So a couple of people have asked me now what kind of camera I use, so why don't we take a dive into my camera bag. Alright, so we're gonna switch to my iPhone camera real quick for a second so I can talk about my daily driver. So I have the Nikon D5500 with the Rode micro mic on top of here. A lot of people ask about this fluffy thing on top of here. It's actually called the dead cat. It helps block like wind noise whenever I'm recording outside. And then usually on the base of this I have my main photo tripod, and this helps me, walk around and do my shooting as I'm walking. And it's quick if I ever need to like tripod it and anything. I used to use the Gorilla Pod as like my handheld tripod. And whenever you try to mount it on a table, it wouldn't always be straight. So you'd have to like make sure everything's straight, and it took a lot longer. So I found this tripod a lot easier to use like as a daily driver. And you'll see the difference in quality in a second here from using your like an external mic compared to like your internal phone mic or like your camera microphone. For my lens here, I just use my stock lens. I really do need to get a new lens, right? So I do need to make that investment. It makes a huge difference. Alright, so let's switch over from the iPhone to this camera here. So the next item we can talk about here is the tripod. Like the number one feature I was looking for when I got my tripod was, being able to swivel this head here down like this, You see how like this is normal up top and then down here, so that I can do like portrait shots for like Instagram. And then next is this little piece here, which helps me mount my phone onto my tripod, whether it's a Gorilla Pod or my full-out tripod here. And like I said, this helps in like Instagram stories or for anything that I need to use my phone instead of my camera here. So another tripod I want to add to the collection is like a iPhone gimbal. DJI recently dropped one for like, I think it's like 140 bucks or something, which is like an unbelievable price. I've done a little bit of research, but I definitely need to do more on whether it's worth the investment or not. So if you have one, please let me know in the comments below whether you thought it was worth it or not. I always make sure I always have like extra SD cards in the bag. I sometimes take it out of the camera to like export into my computer, and I always forget to put it back in my bag or into the camera. So I keep a couple extra in the backpack just in case, or if one gets full. And speaking of backups, you can never have enough backup batteries, right? You never want to be out and about and like just not have any juice to do what you gotta do. I usually keep the strap for the DSLR on me. I do need to use it more often, but if you ever need to do like any like stable shots, you can use it as like a third point of contact to you, like between you and the camera, to get like more stable footage. So for getting all that drone footage, I personally have the DJI Spark, and I have a full review on it. I always get this wrong, but you can check out the video either here or here. Yeah, the only drawback to this, it only does 1080p, not 4K. DJI recently dropped the Mavic Air. It's the same size as this, almost the same price point as this when this one came out, but it does do 4K. And it has this really cool new feature where it kind of zooms out and does like this globe view. And like I said, you can never have enough batteries. So there goes the battery. Keep 4 batteries on me, which lets me fly for about an hour and like 20 minutes. Alright, so the last essential item we have in the bag here is this portable light, which helps in like low light situations. That way the shot isn't all like grainy, right? This was actually given to me by AJ. Speaking of, why don't we go hit him up and see what he's got. Yeah, he's on that green. He switched from the iPhone to his Google Pixel 2 because it's got a better camera. Alright, let's go. Yo, what's good?
What up?
What you saying?
Chilling.
You ready?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed if UPS comes now. Like, yo, hold on a second. Get my shoes.
Get my shoes.
So we're back again. daily talk show. Alright, cool. So you want to see my camera stuff?
Yeah, so I was just showing them all the stuff I kind of use, you know.
Nice.
I thought, get a different perspective on things here.
The good old camera, and then I'll go down to the nitty gritty. So I have a Canon, Team Canon, Nikon. No.
I always call my camera a Canon though.
I know, that's how much you want a Canon. T5i. I really like it because I can do the swivel. I have 2 lenses for it. I have the Canon 60mm macro lens. It's a f2.8. Yeah, and then I have my all-around lens. It's a 17 to 70mm. When I'm looking at lenses, I try to see, like, get the most bang for my bucks. Like, lenses aren't cheap, right? And they're really what make a lot of the work. I mean, the camera does some work, but it's really on the lenses. So I try to get my lenses to be like a double type of thing, right? Like my macro is a macro and a portrait lens. This one's my all-around zoom lens, so it like works for a lot of stuff.
One of the things I was showing him was like the tripod, right? And I was telling him how the most important feature for me is like that coming down to do like Instagram shots and going
yeah, where it's like the ball head.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what's the most important feature, for you.
Thing I was looking for when I first got like this tripod, and it's like a real step-up tripod, was for the legs. Usually legs can only go out this far, right? So for me, I wanted the leg to go all the way this way, all the way out. And if I can't really do it with the other one right now, but that's so I can get the low angle shots and like super down low on the ground, and that's where I find like the most unique perspectives and stuff, right? So this right here goes on top of my all-around Sigma lens. It's called an ND filter, so when it's too bright out, I can put this on there. So for example, whenever I go to Point Pelee, it's like the national park that we have around here, I put this on during the day so then I can get like a long exposure of the water, so it makes it like milky smooth. I have a flashlight.
Is that to get rid of like reflection and stuff like that?
No, just to make the scene appear like it's darker. So I can do more long exposure and like play around with stuff. Flashlight, always need that. You never know. Pretty helpful. I carry a Zippo. I use it for props. Microfiber cloth, must have for me because I like to go out when it's raining. I find a lot of cool perspectives when it's raining. Yeah. So I always need like a rag, right? And then I have my flash right here. Oh, let's turn it on. Yeah, I try to carry a water bottle. This is for making reflections, getting water drops.
Water drops.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
Water drops. He's usually the one dropping the water and me yelling at him. So, battery. Always battery. I learned quick. That was like one of the first things I bought for my camera actually was an extra battery.
Can never have enough battery.
Yeah, so many times I would go out and then I'd be like, man, I gotta go home now. And it sucks, right? So, alright. So it might seem like I have a lot of like expensive stuff or just like a lot of stuff in general, right, for photography, but I've accumulated all this stuff over, what, 1.5 years now, and like it's my passion, right? And don't let all this stuff scare you. Like this right here, my phone, my Pixel 2, does amazing camera work. Like it just has a small little camera on it, but it takes amazing HDR photos, and it's just like how you edit it, right? And like you can even just get a little $25 lens to go onto it to give you more options for it and stuff, right? So I don't know. That's like a lot of people ask me what should they do to start out with photography, and I tell them to just practice with their phone. It's all about getting those unique angles, like the down low shots. Phone does work.
Damn, AJ dropping that wisdom. Don't make any excuses. Go and do, right? Use what you got. So, but he did trade us for the team Android over here for iPhone. So come here.
And it'd be like, play Fortnite.
Yo, guys, look, it's Paul, not in his natural habitat. Why aren't you at the gym, man?
I don't go anymore.
I don't go anymore.
Looking small.
Yeah, bro.
Gave up.
Like a flashlight.
Exposing.
Alright, so there you have it. I think you've seen like 2 different perspectives. I got a little bit more of a video. He's got a little bit more photography, right? If you have any of the things that you have like must-haves in your bags, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely check them out. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like the content.